Hello, I'm Courtney Alex, and welcome to this video where I'm going to show you a short routine you can do for a stiff neck. Now, I also want to say that I often talk about turning stress and tension into energy that you can actually use, and I wanted to give you a quick example. This is a pretty simple one, but this week I was feeling a lot of stress and tension in my neck. I had a pretty bad accident about a year and a half ago, and I still have some pain and stiffness in my neck that flares up from time to time. Now, when it first happened, I started to get stressed about it. I was like, oh my God, there's the injury coming back, rearing its head again. And then I tuned into it and I thought, you know what? This is a great opportunity to develop a short series and see what movements are really helpful that I can share with you for your stiff neck. So here you go. Of course, I'm going to say that if you have any injuries, please listen to your own body. You don't have to move very much in order for this to work. So let's start by tuning into our own bodies, right? So that you don't have to push yourself past any sort of limit. So we're going to close our eyes, bring our hands over our low belly, about 3 fingers below your belly button. And we're just going to, for 3 breaths, watch our belly rise and fall underneath our palms. And again, this way it's easier to tune into what our bodies are actually feeling like doing right now, today. Nice. And then we're going to stand with the feet a little wider than hips width apart. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. We're going to grab for our elbows and hang down as much as you can between your feet. And of course, you can also do this sitting in a chair. And you don't have to have a huge range of motion for this to work. Now, see if you can allow your knees to be soft. And you're going to feel some stretch in the backs of your legs. And then what we're going to do, and I'm going to turn around to the side. You can stay where you are. We're going to shift into the left foot and then push off the left foot, shifting into the right foot. And start to feel the soles of your feet making contact with the floor or the earth. And you'll notice that your upper body is making something of a figure 8 movement. This is called Lady Washes Her Hair in the River. And if you can see it, I'm washing my hair in the leaves. And then we're going to switch directions. So again, leaning into the right foot, then the left foot. Shifting your weight, just using your feet. And notice that your upper body is along for the ride. Head hangs heavy, making figure 8s with the upper body, almost by default. And then we're going to go ahead and hang again, just between the feet. And then we're going to take our hands and kind of make a scoop with the hands. So it's kind of like this. I have leaves in my hair. And we're going to angle both palms toward the sky or the ceiling. And then go ahead and bend your knees. Tuck your tailbone, press through the soles of the feet. And we're going to inhale all the way up through the center line of the body. We're going to stretch all the way up overhead and a little bit back. I'm going to turn to the side again, stretching a little bit back, and then exhale forward, really reaching forward with slightly bent knees, getting a stretch in the back of the legs. We're going to do this for 3 circuits. This is the second one. So inhale, like you're actually scooping something up. Tuck your tail, let your head hang heavy, rolling up through the spine. As you inhale through the center line, then reach up and back. And I'm going to turn to face you for the third one, reaching forward. Exhale forward, really reaching forward, bending the knees a little bit. Tuck the tail, bring the hands in a little bit closer to the body. Roll the spine up, allowing head to be heavy. And of course, your head is the last thing that comes up. Let's reach up and back. Come back to the center. And then we're going to part the hands. And we're actually going to push through the palms as if you were trying to push walls away from you. And this might hurt more than you think it will. This one is a little bit challenging, even for people who do a lot of fitness. But we're releasing lines of tension from the heart. And now let's bring the arms down. And we're going to make little claws here. So bringing the fingers together. And we're going to bring those fingers in toward the wrists and extend your wrists out again. This might be a little bit challenging. And if it is, don't judge yourself. And we're going to tuck the chin back and in. Right ear to right shoulder, looking up, looking down. Make sure you're breathing. Let's do a half circle. Rolling your neck a little bit. Just making a half circle, half moon to the front. Being very gentle, really stretching out the wrists, and if you need to shake them out, you can. Bring the left ear over to the left shoulder. Look up just slightly with the nose and chin, and then down with the nose and chin. We're gonna allow the hands to drop down by your sides. That should feel pretty good. And then you can drop your chin down to the center of the chest. We're gonna inhale. Imagine you could make space between the vertebra of the back of your neck. And then exhale with a ha sound out of your mouth. Nice. And the wind is helping us along. Let's pick our head up. We're going to do the very last movement of the series. And I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. Again, we're going to part the feet a little wider than hips width apart. We're going to plant one hand. I'm going to plant the right hand. I'm mirroring you, so down on the ground. And I'm going to open. Actually, I'm going to plant the left so you can see me. And I'm going to open, to the right side and get a little twist in the low back. You can also keep your hand down here. And of course, if you're working with an injury, just make sure that this feels good for you. Let's go 3 more. So again, we're going to open. Inhale as you open, bending the knees slightly, feeling the stretch in your low back. Plant your hand right in the center. Inhale, open. Imagine you could breathe into the low back. Exhale down. Let's do 2 more flowing movements like this. Inhale up. And exhale. Plant the hand back down. Inhale, open. Again, feeling the stretch in the low back and backs of your legs. And we're going to do 1 more set, so 2 more movements total. Inhale, open. Flowing like the water rolling up on shore. And then receding back. Last side, exhale down. And then we're just going to roll up. Bend the knees, tuck the tail. Let your head be heavy. As you come up, roll your shoulders open. And hopefully that feels a little bit better. And that'll be it for today. Let's finish up by tuning into our bodies. So hands back over your low belly, close your eyes. Feet come back under your hips. And notice if your body feels any different than before. And that'll be it for today. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, I'm Courtney Alex. You can find more content and info to join my classes, either live online or live here on Maui, on my website, CourtneyAlex.com. And if you like this stuff, please thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you. Take care.